Director of Fashions, can I help you? No, she's not here at the moment. Can I take a message? Okay, fine. Thank you.
Where's Sally? These orders came in and,
She's around, Saul.
Around where?
I don't know. What do I look like, her private secretary? Jeez.
Isn't that what you're supposed to be? What's wrong with you?
Saul, I'm sorry. It's just this thing with Sally and Anthony.
Don't tell me that's still an item.
You better believe it. Huh, and it's bigger and worse than ever.
Yeah. Then you are going to have to tell her that Macy is beginning to take a shine to Anthony.
Please, Sally won't believe me. I mean, Macy's gone completely overboard to tell her the opposite. No. Sally is convinced that the field is wide open and she's charging down it like a linebacker going for a touchdown.
How can she believe Armando has the hots for her?
Why not?
Well, he's not her type.
Oh, please, Saul, I've never known a man that wasn't Sally's type. Come on.
Yeah, I can think of one. Unfortunately.
Oh, Saul, I'm sorry. But man, what are we gonna do? I mean, Sally has got to get the picture and she's got to get it soon or...
Well, you are going to have to talk to her.
Me?
Yes, you. You have to warn her before she gets more involved. She doesn't need another heartbreak, Darla.
Oh, man.
Oh, good. There you are, both of you. Oh, I'm telling you, I am so excited. Wait. Just wait until I tell you what's happened.
What's Al?
Anthony. Anthony Armando, that's what's happened. That beautiful, gorgeous, brilliant young man has real feelings for me. Honestly, he does.
Let me get this straight. Your landlady cooked you breakfast this morning?
Sally is more like my roommate. We're a good team.
And has Macy dropped by yet? I mean, that is the reason that you're there, right?
Yes, and you want to know something? I think she's changing her attitude about me.
No kidding.
I think she's getting a lot more comfortable with me. I think she likes the fact that I moved in with her mother.
Well, it makes you more available, certainly.
Oh, Connor, man, I would love to believe that's where she's coming from.
Keep the faith, my man.
And how about you and Karen?
We are between a rock and a concrete slab.
You mean you haven't told her yet?
No. And it's making me sick inside.
Connor, what you did was wrong, but beating yourself up is not going to make it any better.
Okay, how do I make it better?
You know the answer to that. Communicate, open it up.
So you mean tell her that she might be pregnant?
She might be pregnant. She probably isn't. Hey, friend, you sure you want to do this party tonight?
What, dinner with the girls? Yeah, why not?
Well, you got a lot of things on your mind. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll get Macy alone. That'll give you a chance to spend some time with Karen. If you think the timing is right, tell her tonight. And I'll be around to keep things in perspective in case Karen goes ballistic.
Thanks. I'd appreciate that.
Sure, nothing you wouldn't do for me if I'd screwed up as badly as you have.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, he's worried, all right. He's that gut-wrenching, want-to-throw-up kind of worried.
You're really raking him over the coals.
You think I'm being too hard on him?
No.
Neither do I. You know, theoretically, I could be pregnant right now.
If you hadn't been so careful.
Which he doesn't know anything about. You know, what I'm doing is kind of funny, but there's a side of this that isn't laughable.
Yeah, well, irresponsible sex is never very laughable.
Yeah, especially when the guy that you love and that you trust is the one who is irresponsible. His little indiscretion could have brought a baby into this world. And luckily, I was the one using good judgment, not him. So I don't think that I'm unjust in hammering my point home a bit. In fact, I don't think it's wrong for me to have a little fun with it.
What are you going to do, Karen?
Well, let's put it this way. I'm not going to get him drunk, and I'm not going to poison him. But anything else is fair game. Anything.
we have got to talk about Anthony.
Yeah, Darla, we do have to talk about Anthony. And I only wish you could have heard him talk. I wish you could have heard the words that came out of his beautiful mouth.
When?
This morning in my apartment.
What did he say?
Wonderful things, so. Things about love and about finding me so attractive and ravishing and sexy and brilliant and funny. All of the things a woman is dying to hear from a man like that. I'm telling you, it was so excited. It was all I could do to restrain myself from grabbing him right there in front of Macy.
Wait. He said all this in front of Macy?
Oh, I'm sorry. Got ahead of myself. Yeah, Macy came by the apartment, and she was acting so shocked about finding Anthony there that he played a little joke on her. He was teasing her, you know. But you know all about jokes, don't you? Things said in jest are very often what a person really feels.
Sally.
Oh, no, Saul, it's perfect. Don't you see? We are perfect together. This is absolutely right. I know it. He has only been in my apartment for one day, and already I feel like he's a major part of my life.
Aren't you reading more into this than actually
Oh,
is?
no, Saul. Save your breath. Don't bother to argue, and you wouldn't if you could see us. I'm telling you, I know all the arguments against it. I know that I am years older than he is, but that doesn't matter. Not to people like us. If you could just see us together, we are absolutely perfect. I know that I haven't pushed him into this either. That is the miracle of it, don't you see? It has come as much of a surprise to me as it has to him. It's kismet, it's destiny, and it's wonderful to know that things like this can still happen in this life. Hello, Sally Spectra. Uh-huh. Yeah, all right. I'll be right down. Yeah, bye. I gotta go. I gotta go downstairs, but I'll be right back, okay? Oh, come on, you two. Where are the smiles? Show me those smiles. Don't you know it's springtime? It's true. It is springtime. Even though it's only February.
Man, Saul, this is really bad.
We're going to have to do something. And now.
Yeah, okay, but what?
Well, Sally's gone out of her senses. Why would she fall for such a man?
Well, he's obviously doing all the right things.
You don't suppose that he's taking advantage?
Oh, no. He has no idea what Sally's feelings are. I'm certain of that.
Then we should tell him.
Oh, but that would devastate Sally.
Better now than later, Darla.
Unless...
Unless what?
Well, I wonder if it is possible. I mean, Sally's not a stupid lady. She's got to be picking up on something in Anthony. Hey, and she is a hell of a lady.
You are not suggesting...
Well, hey, if Macy is out of the picture and Anthony's looking for someone to love, why not Sally?
That is nonsense. Macy is not out of the picture, and she is beginning to take an interest in Armando.
Well, I think I know how to change that real quick.
How?
Saul, I gotta go somewhere. Be a doll. Cover for me, okay?
Wait, where are you going?
There. We're all set. See, the wine is chilling, the hors d'oeuvres are ready, and I put the water on for the pasta.
Yes, but this is a little bit more than just a dinner party, right?
Why, whatever do you mean, Macy?
Karen, you're up to no good.
You bet I am.
And what do you expect to accomplish?
Tonight is the moment of truth. I'm going to find out once and for all how much Connor really cares about me.
I've been telling you, Karen, he's crazy about you.
Well, we'll see when he finds out that I'm pregnant because of his own carelessness. It'll be interesting to see how he treats me.
And how is he gonna find that out?
Leave it to me. Hark, the men have arrived.
Yeah, Ken, just get it to me as fast as you can. No, that sounds great. Okay, how's everything down under? Yeah? Well, it's the same here. Okay, I'll give you a call next week.
Hi, Thorne. I need to talk to you for a minute.
Darla, come on in. You want to say something to me?
Yeah, Thorne, it's about Macy.
Well, I kind of thought it might be.
Thorne, this strategy of yours, I just don't think it's working out.
You're wrong, Darla. It's working. Macy's priorities are becoming very clear to me.
Those being Anthony.
Well, she goes out with him enough.
Oh, please. She's been out with him once, maybe twice. And that's only because she doesn't want to sit home alone waiting for you to call her.
Yeah, it's a very convenient excuse. The truth of the matter is,
No,
Darla...
Thorne, the truth of the matter is that Anthony wants her, and he's going for it. You're not. And you may lose her. Thorne, you know what else he's done?
What?
He's moved in with Sally.
He's moved in with her?
Mm-hmm, to get closer to Macy. And it's working. Huh. And that's not all of it. He's got Sally convinced that he's head over heels for her, too. Mm-hmm.
Why would you be telling me this? You can't be serious, Darla.
Thorne, I am totally and completely serious. Anthony is making the moves here. Big ol' Magombo moves. Honey, I know I might be out of line when I say this, but you gotta get off your butt and make some moves of your own or your marriage is gonna wind up in the toilet, bud.
Anthony, would you like a glass of wine?
Sure.
Hey, just pour me some soda water, okay, Mace?
Sure.
You're not having wine, Karen?
No, I'm feeling a little weird today.
You are?
Yeah, I was sick all morning.
Well, maybe you're coming down with something.
No, it really wasn't like that, Anthony.
Thank you.
Well, what was it like?
I don't know. It was a feeling I've never really had before. It sort of came in waves of nausea, but then, right now I'm starving, so...
Uh-oh. Sounds like morning sickness.
Oh, very funny, Macy. Anyway, I'll pass those nachos, will you?
Sure.
Thanks.
So, how was your day, stud?
Terrific.
Oh, you made it into work and everything.
Of course I made it into work and
Macy.
everything.
Could you pass the guacamole? Yeah.
Well, I guess you, got dressed then.
Oh, I thought about going to work in my underwear, sure, but that's next year's look, I believe.
Karen? Honey, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong?
I just had the most incredible craving.
For what?
Sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut?
Wouldn't that be delicious on these nachos?
Hey, you want some sauerkraut? Let's get you some sauerkraut. I'll check the fridge.
I'm gonna go with and hold those. Be right back.
This does not sound good.
No, you're in for one hell of a kiss. Sauerkraut and nachos break out the mouthwash.
It's not what I'm talking about.
What?
Morning sickness, and now she's got these incredible cravings? I don't know what that sounds like to you, man, but I'll tell you what it sounds like to me.
Connor, keep it together now. It can't be that.
The hell it can't.
Karen, you want a plate?
I need it right out of the jar. This is delicious. Want a bite, Anthony?
No, thanks.
Connor?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
You know what you're missing? We should put these on the nachos.
Yeah.
Spencer, now that isn't Italian.
No. It's very English.
Oh, now how can an English cook cook pasta like this, huh?
It is awfully tasty, isn't it?
Well, you certainly are eating enough of it.
I am famished. I don't know what is wrong with me. Would you like some beets, anyone? It's actually very good with the pasta. Or the lima beans. They're very tender.
I have to say, Karen, that is a strange combination of food.
I know it is a little odd, and I mean, it's just last minute. I suddenly got this craving.
For beets and lima beans. And, of course, let's not forget the sauerkraut.
Honey, you barely touched your dinner. Don't you like it?
No, I mean, yes, I'm fine.
Well, maybe you're just saving room for dessert. I have got something very, very special. You think this meal is creative? You ain't seen nothing yet.
So Anthony has moved in with Sally. How subtle.
Subtle isn't where it's at when you're fighting for a lady.
I am not fighting for my wife. If she wants out of this marriage, Darla,
Oh,
she
then
can
fine,
go.
fine. Why don't you just call your attorney? Because she's going to want out when Anthony is finished with her.
Yeah, this guy, as much as I despise him, is not the problem here. It's Macy. What she wants, that's the problem.
Oh, okay, so that being Anthony.
Yes, I think it is.
Okay, fine, Thorne. If that's how you feel, why don't you just divorce her and get on with it, huh?
Because it's not how I feel. Listen, Darla, my wife is learning something here, and that's why I left her. She's learning just how fragile a relationship can be when you bring someone else into it. And to be honest with you, eventually I think she's gonna come around. But maybe you are right. Maybe it's time I made a move of my own.
Well, yahoo, bud. That's what I want to hear. Why don't you go for it?
What do you stand to gain in this?
I just think that maybe that there's a future for Anthony and some other lady. You know, once Macy's out of the picture.
You can't mean Sally. You cannot possibly mean Sally.
You want to give them some privacy?
Yeah.
Your friend Karen's acting pretty strange in there.
Oh, yeah, what about your friend Connor?
Well, that's a scary thought. You and I are the only normal ones in the crowd? Ooh. Suddenly, I seem to be doing things right with you.
Maybe I'm the one who's finally doing something right.
Whatever, it's happening. If it's happening. Is it happening? Sorry.
No, that's a fair question. Anthony, I don't want to lead you on, but I don't want to push you away either. I'm a married woman. I'm separated, and I'm looking for, I don't know what, a direction maybe. I'm confused. And I don't think that's the kind of person you want to fall in love with.
Macy, I'll worry about the kind of person I want to fall in love with. The question is, what kind of person do you want to fall in love with?
You know the litany. Sensitive, sincere, loyal, attractive, funny, someone who knows what he wants, creative, and just the right connection, of course.
Is there someone you have in mind when you think of these qualities?
Yeah. For a long, long time, I had one very special man in mind. And I married him. But that doesn't seem to be working out. Now...
And now?
Now... All right, I'll confess, I'm beginning to have another man in mind.
Someone besides Thorne?
Well, he's still there, but there is someone else, too.
Does this someone else have a realistic chance?
Well, up until recently, I would have to say no, but that isn't the case anymore.
Macy, if I thought there was a snowball's chance in hell, I mean, I would do anything. I mean, anything
There's
to
nothing
help
you
you change
need
your
to
mind.
do.
Why not?
Because you've already done your part. You've done more than your part. Now, if it's meant to be, it's gonna happen. But I guess it's just up to me now.
Macy. suffered enough. Our time is now, my love. Our time is now.